to Cooking Totally with Sammy. So, you know, we're going to make our chicken nuggets. So, I'm probably going to use 3 breasts. So, what we're going to do, we're going to cut it in little pieces because we're going to put it in our food processor. You could use different types. So some people make them like this. They cut them in tiny pieces and they make their chicken nuggets like that. But I don't like it because it's like a whole piece, you know. And you want your nuggets to be like juicy and take a bite, and you don't have, and the rest of it stays with a batter, you know, with a. You take a bite and it just stays there. But if you take a bite on this, the whole thing will come out of the breading. So I will show you. That's what I do. I put it on the. I'll show you how I put it on my food processor, and that's the way how to make the best chicken nuggets when you use it in the food processor. Cut it in little cubes, you know, not too big, because you want your food processor to break. You know, little. And I will show you the following step on Cooking Totally with Sammy. I should return, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Cooking Totally with Sammy. So I'm making chicken nuggets, and I have a breast, and I already cut 2 of them already, and this is gonna be my 3rd chicken breast. And I usually cut them in cubes and put them. See how I cut it? In cubes, and then I use my food processor. Some people like to cut them in chunks like this, and then use it as their chicken nuggets. And then once they're breaded and everything, but once you take a bite, the whole thing will come out of the breading, and you don't want that to happen. You want to take a bite and still have your breading there. You know what I mean? Do you know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm doing. I'm cutting it in pieces like that, so I could be able to put it in my food processor, and then I will show you the following step. Once I have it in the food processor, I will show you the ingredients that I will be putting on this chicken nuggets. So I should return back at Cooking Totally with Sammy. Now that we got the chicken in cubes, we're going to add it to the food processor. And a little piece here. And what we're going to add is half a teaspoon of pepper. We're going to add half a teaspoon of kosher salt. We're going to add, I forget my measurements, but I did measure it. This is a half a teaspoon of celery salt. That's why I didn't put too much salt, because I divided it in half. You don't want your chicken nuggets to become salty. And I added 2 teaspoons of onion powder. And with that, we're going to cover it. Cover it good. And we're going to mix it. And that's already mixed. It's already nice. It looks like a batter. I recommend you guys to buy yourself a Ninja food processor. They're amazing. They do such a great job. Look at this. Look at, now it looks like a paste. See? Looks like a paste. See? And what I should return with the following step. Come back. So what I'm doing, I have a pan and I'm going to spray it. We're going to put our chicken nuggets here. And I'm using gloves because it's easier to handle I call it the batter, but the chicken. And I put a little bit of oil on my gloves. And I take my chicken and take a regular small piece like this. Go around like this to it. I flatten it. And I put it here in the sheet. It's way easier doing it like this. See? The chicken nuggets like this. When you put the oil on your hand, on your gloves, or if you don't have gloves, you could use it with your hand. It's way easier to handle it. You know? And what we're going to do, we're going to finish doing them all like that. And then we're going to put them in the freezer for at least 15 to 20 minutes because we need them a little bit firm. Because right now they're kind of, you know, wiggly and soft. And we're going to be processing, we're going to be putting them in 3 different batters. You know, we're going to do it in the mixture batter. We're going to do it in the watering batter. And then we're going to do it with the egg batter. So it's three different steps we're going to be doing these chicken nuggets. I found this recipe. It's amazing. I've been doing chicken nuggets and none of my chicken nuggets come out perfect because the batter become all soggy and soft. And so I found this fantastic recipe. And boy, does these chicken nuggets come out so delicious now. Because the batter become crispy and delicious. And you take the barbecue and you could feel the crisp and everything. So, feel the, hear the crisp, feel the crisp, anything. So, like I said, once you have your pan already full, you put it for 15 to 20 minutes in the, I was going to say the oven, yeah, right. And the freezer, so they could be a little firm and they're easier to handle for the following process. So I should return back at Cooking Totally with Sammy. I already got them already done, my chicken nuggets. They look like nuggets already without the breading. But anyways, like I said earlier, we're going to put it in the freezer for at least 15 to 20 minutes just for them to get firm, so then we could do the following process and it's easier when they're a little firm. When they're like this soft and it's hard to do the breading on it because it bends and it breaks, and so we want it a little bit firm. Don't freeze it all the way, it's just to get it a little bit firm. So I also want to do a little shout out to my cousin's wife. Her name is Vanessa Reyes. Today is her happy birthday. Happy birthday, Vanessa. And I call her my prima. That means my cousin because she's my cousin in marriage. So happy birthday, Vanessa. Wishing you the very best and giving you the best love and have the best time and enjoy your birthday and lots and lots of blessing overall. Blessings. Enjoy your birthday. Happy birthday, Vanessa. So I should return back at Cooking Totally with Sammy. Okay, so now we're going to make our mixture. And we're going to use cornstarch. And we're going to use 1/4 of cornstarch. And we're going to put it in a bowl. About like this. Okay. And then we're going to add 1 cup of water. Okay. We're going to add 1 cup of water. And we whisk it. If I find my whisker. And we whisk it until it thins out completely. Okay? Whisk it out. So we're gonna make this We're gonna put it to a side, but we're gonna whisk it like this and make sure it's all even and thin. It looks like milk. See? And then that's the first part we're gonna do, and I will return with the second part. So now we're gonna do the second part, and the second part is, my camera is not doing so good today, but it's okay. So we have 2.5 cups of flour, okay, and I put 2.5 cups on it. We're gonna add chicken base, which it gives it a better flavor. One is not 2 spoons, 2 tablespoons, and that's 1, and then that's 2. Okay. And over here, we have 1 tablespoon of, not 1 tablespoon, 1 teaspoon of celery salt. And half a teaspoon of pepper. And we're going to mix this around. And if you think that you need to put more, and you want it more peppery and thin, you can. And I am going to add more. I'm going to add 1 more tablespoon of the chicken broth. And I'm going to add a little bit of more pepper. A little bit of more pepper, and I'm going to add half a teaspoon of pepper. Half a teaspoon of pepper. And that's it. Mix it around. It's up to you how you want it. If you want it salty and peppery and whatever, you know, chickeny, you know, however, it's optional. Me, I don't like too much salt on my food, so that's why I minimize it, but it's up to you. Okay, we got that part done. Now we're going to go to the second part. I should return. So now we're going to our third mixture. So what we have here is 3 1/4 cup of flour. 3/4 cup of flour. 3 1/4 cup of flour. We're going to put that in the bowl. We're going to add half a cup of cornstarch. Half a cup of cornstarch. And also 1 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder. 1 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder. And we're also going to add 1/4 of baking soda. 1/4 of baking soda. 1/4. Sure that you do your measurement exactly, because if you don't do your measurement exactly, your chicken nuggets are not going to come out crispy and nice like it's supposed to be. So always do all the measurement just like I'm showing you in the video, guys. Okay, thank you for watching, guys. Love you all so much. Okay, we're gonna put 2 eggs on it. Okay, also gonna add 1 teaspoon of chicken broth or chicken base. 1 teaspoon, because remember we did already put salt on and pepper on the other batter. So, and we're going to also add 1 cup of cold chilled water. It needs to be chilled. So we're going to add 1 cup of chilled water to the batter. Okay? And we're going to mix it. We're going to mix this batter. And if it comes out too sticky like that, you just add more water. Okay? Just add more little water because you want it a little bit creamy. You don't want it too thick. You don't want it too thick. But once I finish doing the whole batter, I will show you exactly what to do. I also want to give you a little tip. The batter, I had to add more water to it because it was kind of too thick. So I did a sample, and the batter was too battery. But look at how nice and, you know, like this. You want your batter to be not too watery, but more watery than thick. Okay, guys? Look at these look at these nuggets, honey. Oh my goodness, they look amazing. So we're gonna chow time. Thank you, guys. See you next time. Bye-bye. With my 3 batter, remember this was the watery one with the cornstarch. This one was the one with the flour with the seasoning on it. It's a little, the light is not doing good for me today. And this is the wet batter. Okay, it's 3 of them. So, and I already have my chicken nuggets. As you see, they're nice and firm. Remember I told you 15-20 minutes in the freezer. And let's test the oil. And oil has to be at least about 375. So I think it's working. It's ready. So let's start doing it. We're gonna make sure that you always mix your cornstarch water because it settles on the bottom. So you want to make sure that it's mixed and it looks like milk. Okay, we dip it here on your cornstarch. We put it in the dry flour. You see? Then we put it in the gummy your batter, your wet batter. It's messy. Messy, messy, messy. Let it drip a little bit. And put it in your pan. Doesn't matter if you get that excess. It's fine. Do the same step. 1, 2, and 3. Let it drip a little bit. It's messy, but it works. And you will have the best chicken nuggets ever. And I will show you my final result once they're fried. I say approximately about, once they get a little bit caramelized, a little brown, you know, then we'll take them out. So we'll say about, I don't know the timing. I just look at the batter. Once the batter is a little brown, a little caramelized, then we will take them out. I should return. Once they're already golden, that's when you take them out. See, they're almost getting golden. As you see, they look nice. As you see, they're almost getting golden. See? Making a mess in this kitchen, guys. Just keep spinning them around. And they're so crispy. They come out super nice. It's an amazing recipe, guys. I guarantee you will love it. So I will return. Remember, they have to be nice and golden. And then you'll take them out. I will should return with my final plate. You see them, they're golden brown. Golden color. And we're going to take them out in the drainer. They look amazing, guys. And that's how you want your golden nuggets. And I hope golden nuggets, I guess, right? That's why they call them golden nuggets, because you want to make them, you want to make sure they look nice and golden. Look at this, guys. Look at this. This is real good. Chicken nuggets, baby. Okay. Try them to see if they're crispy enough. Mmm. Nice and crispy, guys. Mmm.
The prettiest the rest.
Golden nugget. Mmm. So these are the ones, how they came out. And they're nice and crispy. One more time. So, got a mess in the house. But with this, I always say no to negative and yes to positive. God bless. Take care, guys. See you next time at Cooking Totally with Sammy.